Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one. How's that? Okay. Not there yet. We are just waiting on a couple things. It was supposed to be at 2 today, then it got moved back to 4, and now it looks like tomorrow morning. But I need to find where my gloves are. I've cleaned up my room a little bit, rearranged it, and now everything is. Here we go. Just got 2 people in right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. Maybe open up the boxes. Is anybody? Hey, yeah. Put the light back up. But yeah, I got a new desk. My other one was falling apart. So I got a new desk. I had a nice little corner desk. Had a lot more storage and stuff on it. So I had to move all the crap out of the way. And now we're where we are. So good luck. Which one you want to break first? Which box for break 1? Left or right? Doesn't really matter too much because I think there's only 3 teams or so that don't have them both. So it would just matter for them. It does. Stickland, do you want to pick since you're only in one break? I'm fine with that. And your other half is Lobby. He'll be fine with that. It's all random, right? So Stick, you pick which one you want for your break. You're in the second break, so Chris picked left. Okay, so you'll stick with the one on the right then. This is for break 2. Now I don't have my scissors to get the plastic off. I'll just use my man hands. Okay, good. Is anybody sticking to any New Year's resolutions out there? My wife and I are trying real hard to eat better and exercise. I've lost 21 pounds since December 29th. So what's going on, Darren? Here it is. This is the first draft package of the year. Starting off break one. I don't remember. Does anybody remember where the autographs are? Have ever seen it? I think they're in the top. I'll start in the bottom. And I haven't done much research here, so we got to help each other figure out who's good. We'll go through the paper here. It's Frey, Escobar, Elwanger, Celestin, Quentin Young, Wiggins, Chase Shores, Caminetti. Man, there's a lot of cards in this pack. Oliveto, Youngerman, Obermuller, Condon, Neville, McConaughey, Lombardi, Bazana, Aaron Watson, DeVries, Monroe, Gillen, Livingston, Lorenzo, Cunningham, Hartshorn, Steele Hall, C.J. Gray, Ryan Mitchell, Elian Pena, Millar, Griffin, Riley Kelly, Dominic Fritton, Sakura, McKenzie, Kuroda Grauer, A.J. Russell. Our first hit of the break, if you will. How's everybody on the lighting here? I kind of got this messed up a little bit, but Gage Wood, a nice one there for Philly. He was a first-round draft pick, and we got a green behind that for the Cubbies, Josiah Hartshorn. Gage Wood in the X-Fractor, unnumbered X-Fractor. He was a first-rounder, 26 overall. What do we know about Josiah? Sixth-rounder, 2025. Out of high school. Okay, so maybe a long hold there. Maury on the Axis insert. Chromes. Ryan Mitchell first. Boonemer. Murph Gray. Quintaro. Trevor Cohen for the Giants. Benj. Brian Curley for the Diamondbacks. Spencer Jones. Antonio Jimenez. Nate Snead. My arm is creating quite a little shadow on there. Ryan Sloan. Colin, yeah, man. Oh, Charles the Barn. Billy Carlson. I know he's solid. Piacenton? Maybe? That doesn't feel right. Ike Irish. Cameron Maldonado in the chrome. All these chromes will be sleeved up. Refractors of Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Jose Briseño. Malachi Witherspoon for the Tigers. And Jared Thomas. Here's some stuff here. Let's see some Dodger hits, probably. 21 pounds. Keep it up. Yeah, man. It's been good. I've been back in the gym. I tried to get back in the gym about a year and a half ago, and I immediately hurt myself. And I just kept hurting myself, and I never got back in. And my wife and I weighed ourselves on the 29th, and I was 1 pound away from being the heaviest I've ever seen myself on the scale. So I was like, I got to. This is crazy. So it was 278 that day, and I was 257 this morning. So that's good. All right, here we go. Do you guys just want to skip through the paper? I mean, it'll all ship, but it's just a lot. We'll just check to make sure there's no numbered. I'm going to do that. If you guys are against it, let me know. I'm a fan of these cards, the draft cards. So Nyans, 21st overall. For the Astros. Another insert there. Prize prospects, Kevin McGonigal. All right, Aaron Walton, Chrome, Max Clark, Mason Morris, Eduardo Tait. That's cool to see him on the Twins, New Jersey. Kason Cunningham, Uzziah Hartshorn, Steele Hall, C.J. Gray, Caden Kent, Johnny Lavelle, Tayton Gray, weird name, Jacob Reimer, Landon Harmon, Jesus Made, Justin Lampkin, Yandel Ricardo, and we'll have our first auto behind this. Does appear to be a base for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Forbes. What do we know about Patrick Forbes? First rounder, 29th overall. Okay. Tabbed as the 33rd best prospect in the class by ESPN. Interesting. We'll take those. Jake Cook in the refractor. Luis Pena. Cody Miller for the Braves, and Aiden Miller for not the Braves. The camera cloudy. It doesn't appear that way on my screen, but I can try to give it a wipe. Little dark, yeah. I gotta move this light around. It's my arm is hit the. I used to have a box there that I would clip it into. So let me do that real quick, and I can maneuver both of these things around, try to brighten up. But my arm is blocking it like that. But I don't have anywhere to clip it. Is the only problem. I guess I could just lay it down and maneuver it. Couldn't I? It used to clip right on the side of my old desk. So. Is that any better? See if that's better. I'll try to hold my hands out a little bit more. Okay, let's go back here to the bottom. Who had the D-backs? Maine getting an auto right off the bat. I'm cool with the paper skip, right? Looks like we have a purple chrome coming up for the Nats. Ethan Petrie. 26 to 250. JoJo Parker access behind that. What do we know about him? Second rounder. Okay. Out of South Carolina. Ethan Petrie. Access to Parker, JoJo. Riley Kelly, Weatherholt, Cade Crossland. That's better, right? Luke Dickerson, Nolan Sailors, Brody Brecht, Owens, Josh Owens, Kalen Culpepper, Cooper Fleming. Seth Hernandez is a good one, right? Pico Cone. And the Yankees have some weird names. Jordan Yost, Gabe Davis, Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, Nate George. Into the refractors and starting off with a nice one there with Eli Willits, Caleb Lays. Fourth rounder there for him. For Detroit, Gage Wood again, the first rounder we already saw, and Grant Richardson, sixth rounder. If you guys see it, if first rounders come up and I miss them, let me know so I can top load them. I want to get into that again. It's pretty much all everyone in the first round I'm going to top load. Seth Hernandez was, right? Yeah. And Ethan Petrie for the Nationals, and I have to scroll down because my thing doesn't go that far. Gordon Young in the first one. So if you've seen a name in Chrome, let me know. I'll go back and grab it and pull it out. I just have not had time with all this stuff going on in the holidays and all that. I just have not been able to sit down and even really look at it. Couple of tractors. Into the next one. We got the little hanger tags are back, huh? They took out the tab, though. I know people were complaining about that. It was tough to get it in the thing when you stuck it in, but a nice one there for Willits. It's shiny. Not numbered, though. Gavin, is that Kylan, maybe? Kylan there for the Giants. Liam Doyle, Cuso, Max Williams, Salas, Evanson, Ellen Pena, Millar, Connor Griffin, Michael Lombardi, Bazana, Aaron Watson, Franklin Arias, Caden Bodine, Cameron Nelson, Kyson Witherspoon. Got a blue auto this time behind the Essenberg. Let's go to the refractors first. Aaron Walton, Max Clark, Mason Morris, and Eduardo Tait. And here we go. Big hit possibility on the way for the Giants. Cameron Maldonado. I don't know anything about this guy, but I did see somebody that just posted buying all Cameron Maldonado color autos. So he was a seventh rounder to Northeastern. So probably just somebody's request there, but it's a sexy looking card. That is for sure. Always good to hit some color autos in there. Yeah. These in-action cards look much better this year. I went ahead and sleeved that one up. Cameron Maldonado. Anybody got any info on him? Looks like we'll have Another blue coming and a sky blue behind this draft of Kate Anderson. We all know he's pretty good. Blue Angels, Tyler Bremner. And I know that's a good one. He was the second overall pick, so very nice hit there for the Angels and Hooter. Kason Cunningham on the Axis. Kevin McGonigal, nice one on the sky blue paper to $4.99. Duno, Middleton, Maury, Riley Quick, Caldwell, Brady Ebel, Adonis Guzman, Jamie Arnold. Was he a first rounder? Yes. Kristen Fouch, Schubart, Cash Mayfield, Gustavo Melendez, Malcolm Moore, Kevin Lotus, Mike Sirota. Cool to see him in the Dodgers uni there. Dean Curley, Kevin McGonigal again. Onto the refractors, Brandon Compton, J.R. Ritchie, Sean Gamble, and Luke LaCourse. Sean Gamble was a first rounder. Can't remember off the top of my head if we've pulled him in base or not, but doesn't really matter. I'll get to the bottom of it by have it mailed by the time I have these ready to mail. Sky blue. Nice Bremner in the true blue. That's 33 of 150, by the way. The nice card there for Huda. And draft day, Cade Anderson. Okay. What's this guy? We were talking about him earlier. 13th overall. Okay, we got to look for him then. Gavin Turley. Curly. There's a Turley and a Curly? No Curly Martha, though. Charlie Condon, prize prospects. Joshua Gonzalez. Sims Jr., Walcott. Mason Peters. Morales, JT Quinn. Walter Yannick. JD Thompson. Dax Kilby. Is he any good? First rounder. Waldschmidt. Kane Kepley. Montgomery. Ethan Hedges. Thomas White. Jack Jurovich. Lombard. Base auto coming for San Diego. A guy named Ty Harvey. Who's got the Padres? Maine again. Fifth rounder out of high school. So maybe a little bit of a hold, but that's good for Maine. You can go watch him play. Landon Vidorek. Dakota Jordan. Ryan Wideman. And Esmerin Valdez. Interesting they brought Esmerin Valdez back because he was 20. Wasn't he 2021? And he hasn't been in the product since then. Okay. Only paper firsts. Dax Kilby, welcome to the board. Gage Wood, not having a bad time up there. It's an extractor and a refractor. We've got Aqua Wave, it looks like, for the Dodgers, and a nice prospect. Not a first, he was just a first, but Jing Sign Ko, 47 of 125. Another Dodger player. Here's Zaire Hope in the Axis. Michael Salina, Slowinski, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, Dante Nori, Ben Jacob, Sammy Stafura, New Jersey there for him. Fritton, Sakura, Monroe, Theo Gillen, Livingston, Lorenzo, Dean Moss, Brasenio, Witherspoon, Jared Thomas. On to the refractors, Charles Davilan, first rounder, late first rounder. Tommy White, Nick Becker, second rounder, and Hagen Smith in the refractors. Davilan was 41st. Maybe I'll top it off at 35 or something, but I did sleep it. Who's got the Dodgers? Kudla. How about that? Kason Cunningham, 18th overall. Jesus Made, Rojas, Zach Root, JD Dix, Marcus Phillips, Mayora,
Ethan Conrad, Ty Harvey, Bremner, Joseph Zairwa, Tyson Lewis, Max Bellew, Dominic Reed, Rock Riggio's back, Cody Bowker, Leo DeVries, and our next auto is going to be a base again for the Mets. Antonio Jimenez, shortstop, third rounder out of Central Florida. Who's got the Mets? They went late. Chip Johnson getting a base auto there. Casey Cunningham, nice one in the refractor. Isaiah Hartthorne, Steele Hall, first rounder. Oh, Steele Hall's good. Ninth overall. Okay. I don't know. We've got one or two of him that have gone by that I've missed, but I will top load him later. Steele Hall refractor. Ooh, some glare over there. Casey Cunningham, we just saw his draft pick thing. He was 18th. What we got out of him? A high schooler. Interesting. Antonio Jimenez, base auto. And Tyler Bremner again. Well, first base for him, but he got a color card there too. All right, last pack. Well, first half of the last pack. We'll figure it out. Seth Hernandez in the draft, and a Josue Briseño behind that for Detroit. 27 of 75 in the Reptilian. Nice hit there for Tom Cosgrove. Jesus Mede Axis. Xavier Nyans, he's good, right? First round of 21st. Caleb Wing, JoJo Parker, Aiden West, Devin Taylor, Enrique Bradfield, Easton Carmichael, Walter Jenkins, Ethan Fry, Charles Davilan, White, Nick Becker, Hagen Smith, Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, Griffin Hugges, Bryce Cunningham, Tanner Franklin, second rounder, refractor, Blake Mitchell, Griffin Hugges again, third rounder, and Bryce Cunningham again. So very similar end to that pack. And we move along. Are they going to try to dick us here with the we're going to go 4 base and a blue? I bet this is color. I bet we get numbered here. And our lowest numbered card there, the yellow Briseño. So we've got what, 5 base or 5 color. Then our sky blue paper. No paper color. Well, I guess that counts. Now, X-Fractor. Is there something else that we should be getting in this box? Like a mini diamond or something? Do we know? We do have, looks like another sky blue paper. Oh, is there something behind there? No. JoJo Parker and Aaron Walton. So 2 sky blue papers to $4.99. Briggs McKenzie, Kuroda Grauer, AJ Russell, James Tibbs, cool one in the New Jersey. Mitch Voigt, first rounder. Yes. Tommy Troy, Forbes, Gavin Turley, Brandon Compton, J.R. Ritchie, Sean Gamble, Luke LaCourse, Eli Willits, Caleb Lays. Nope. Gage Wood getting a base. Finally, Grant Richardson. And an A's. Oh, it's a nice one for Oakland. And Vin Gleason, Jamie Arnold, the 11th overall pick. They did give us a base, though. Ryan Mitchell, Bonham, Murph Gray, and Quintaro in the refractors. So we go 4 base and a blue. And the 5 chrome color. We definitely got some good names in some of those spots. We had a couple nice refractors and things like that too of the topper guys. Sean Gamble, didn't we have him? Yeah, I see him. Mitch Voigt. I think Joe said he was going to go meet Mitch Voigt. Speaking of Joe, he got his first break off posted and finished off last night. He didn't rip it, obviously, because
You can never prepare for early delivery, that's for sure. But he'll have another one going off tonight, and he'll be breaking both of those. And then I'm on with a 1 Super 2 Hobby break tomorrow, and then Saturday and Monday we're doing a half case of Hobby each of those days. So it'll be a full case of Hobby, just split up over the 2 days on eBay. So we got that going for us. That'll be fun. I'm just going to move this box over so I can put these cards over here for now. Lots of Chrome cards. All Chrome cards will be sleeved up. And all paper from this break and this next one we're about to do will be shipped. I will probably try to do a paper spot after that because it really saves on shipping times, on sorting times, really, a lot. And I think after you get a couple breaks into it, nobody really wants the paper anymore anyways. But let's go ahead and get a recap here. All right, let's start with this, which we've got Mitch Voigt. This is the end of break 1, by the way. Mitch Voigt, Steel Hall Refractor, Jamie Arnold, Bremner, Nyans, JoJo Parker, Sean Gamble getting a refractor and a base. Same with Eli Willits, Billy Carlson, Seth Hernandez, Dax Kilby, Mason Kaysen Cunningham getting a refractor. Gage Wood got a base, a refractor, and a nice X-fractor there. Let's go with our Sky Blues here first. We've got Aaron Walton and Kevin McGonigal hitting 2 Sky Blues to 49. Coe getting 1 to 75, and Briseño getting a Reptilian to, 125 for Coe, Briseño to 75. And some other color here. We had a purple Ethan Petrie, a nice true blue Tyler Bremner, second overall pick, and a green Reptilian Josiah Hartshorn for the Cubs, who we never said who that was, Halper. And then we had some base autos. And we've got a Ty Harvey for San Diego, Antonio Jimenez for the Mets, Patrick Forbes for the D-backs, Jamie Arnold, a nice one for the A's, and a blue, true blue, Cameron Maldonado for the Giants. That'll do us for break 1. And now let's quickly get into break 2, break number 2. Just about 30 minutes in. Use this pen. I swear sometimes the plastic on these boxes is like the strongest material on planet Earth. Here we go. Here we go. Break number 2, second verse, same as the first. So this is Halper's out on the White Sox, Lobby's out on the Orioles, Keith Burns is out on the Mariners, and Gordon is out on the Nats. Welcome, everybody. Let's hope for not 4 base in this one. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We're fine with skipping the paper, I'm guessing. Again, since it's pretty much the same. See, we got a hanger tag coming in this one here. Paper. And a hanger tag of Nyans. And that's a gold hanger tag. 45 of 50 for the Astros and Darren. 45 of 50. Nice one there. JJ Weatherholt on the axis. Steel Hall. CJ Gray, Ryan Mitchell, Bonemer, Murph Gray, Quintaro, Trevor Cohen, Benj, Brian Curley, Billy Carlson, Tim Piacentin. It just doesn't feel right. Ike Irish, Cameron Maldonado, Dax Kilby, Ryan Waldschmidt, Kane Kepley, Braden Montgomery. Got a Caden Bodine in refractor for the O's, Cameron Nelson for the Rockies, Kyson Witherspoon for the
Reds, who's the first round pick? And Red Sox, and Connor Essenberg for the Braves. I need to grab more top loaders. Stat. Nice start here for the Lions spot. 45 of 50. I can't remember if I said that or not. Can't remember much these days. Grab some top loaders. One thing about this table is when I hit it with my leg, it's a little bit more wobbly, which is crazy because my other one was literally falling apart. All right, let's see our first autograph of the second break. Jamie Arnold, 11th overall there in the draft night. Liam Doyle in the prize prospects. And Michael Lombardi in the sky blue paper. Wideman Valdez, Aaron Walton, Max Clark, Mason Morris, Eduardo Tait, Kaysen Cunningham, Josh Haziah, Hartshorn, Landon Harmon, Jesus Madej, Justin Lampkin, Yandel Ricardo, Nate Snead, Ryan Sloan, Colin Yeman, Charles the Barn, and our first auto is going to be based for Tampa Bay, Dean Moss. What we know about him? Second rounder, okay. Another one out of high school, number 56 overall prospect in the draft. Okay. Tampa Bay. Who's got Tampa Bay's? Gary Jones. Briggs McKenzie on the refractor there for the Braves. Kuroda Grauer, A.J. Russell, and James Tibbs. Has anybody seen many Super Jumbos opened yet? I'm just curious to see if the how the autos are going in some of those other ones. It's all relative. I feel like this is the product where we originated the, hey, if it's going to be base, be a first rounder. So we hit that twice last break, I think. We got one of those steel or whatever they call it. Jesus Madej for the Brew Crew to 100. 37 of 100. Cool card there. Willits on the Axis. Mayora, Ethan Conrad, Ty Harvey, Tyler Bremner, Selena, Slawinsky, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, Dante Nori, Brandon Compton, J.R. Ritchie, Sean Gamble, Luke LaCourse, Eli Willits, Caleb Blaze, Gage Wood, Grant Richardson. Nice pack for the first rounders there. Schubart, refractor, Cash Mayfield, Gustavo Melendez, and Malcolm Moore, refractors. Just got caught up. What did you hit, Greg? You hit something. I can't see your team on there right now. I can't see your name. Oh, Brewers. Ah, the Madej. There we go. Oh, yeah, you have Brewers Twins, I think. I got to figure out what my schedule is tomorrow with this closing, and after that, I'll probably try to post another break for the group. I do have the eBay break tomorrow night, so we could just maybe wait till Friday for a group break if you want to. Jesus Madej. We haven't seen Leo DeVries yet, have we? Isn't he supposed to be in the A's in this? I don't remember saying his name. All right, let's see the second auto. Let's get something colorful here. Starting off with a Seth Hernandez draft night and an Eli Willits prized prospects. Brecht, Josh Owens, Culpepper, Cooper Fleming, Rojas, Zach Root, J.D. Dix, Marcus Phillips, Jake Monroe, Gillen, Livingston, Lorenzo, Dean Moss, Briseño, Malachi Witherspoon. There are a bunch of guys whose last name is like Witherspoon, or what was the other one? Yeah, there's another Witherspoon there. Are they brothers? Yep, they're twins. Well, good for them. Jared Thomas. And there it is, Quentin Young for the Twinnies. So Wisser coming right back up. Quentin Young, what do we know about him? Second rounder, okay. Out of high school again. Decent power. It looks like the 36th on the ESPN's draft ranking, so not a bad one there. Ethan Conrad, Ty Harvey, Tyler Bremner on a nice refractor, and Michael Salina. I'm going to move that Bremner up here. Since there. It's Dodgers pickup. Yeah, we gotta pick up the books here just in general. Start off with a nice X Factor for the A's. Grant Richardson, sorry, but it looks like we have maybe a colored insert behind that. To 99, Billy Carlson for the White Sox. Cool card there. 86 of 99 on the prize prospects. Who had the A's? Vinny there. Steel Hall Axis. Anthony Ianson, Pena, Millar, Connor Griffin, Riley Kelly, J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Crossland, Dickerson, Sailors, Zairwa, Joseph Zairwa, Tyson Lewis, Bellew, Co., Dominic Reed, Riggio, Bowker. There's DeVries in the A's. And on to our refractors. Ethan Hedges for the Rockies, Thomas White for the Marlins, Jack Jervich for the Cardinals, and George Lombard for the Yankees. So it seems like one X Fractor per super. Billy Carlson on the board. 99 in the insert. Carson Benj in the hanger tag. We are all upside down here. Luis Pena, prize prospects. Brady Ebel. Adonis Guzman, Jamie Arnold. Christian Fauch, Doyle, Cusso, Williams, Salas, Seth Hernandez, Pico Cone, Jordan Yost. Oh, Jordan Yost is a first rounder. Nice to know. Gabe Davis, Josh Hammond. He's a first rounder. Matthew Fisher, Petrie, Nate George. Next auto going to Detroit. In the refractor form, Michael Oliveto. First rounder, 34th overall. Not a bad one there for Tom Cosgrove. Zach Root first. J.D. Dix, Marcus Phillips, and Matthew Mayora on the refractors. Doyle is a first rounder. Who's Doyle? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, he is. Very, very first rounder. 5th overall there. This is break number 2. Yeah, James, I don't know if you maybe came in a little late, but I was saying I have not done my research yet, so I'm just going to try to catch and learn as we go here. But yes, you are right. Liam Doyle is a first rounder. So I may have to lower that number to like top 30 first rounders. There's going to be a lot of first rounders, obviously, which is great. But top loading all those first rounders and bigger breaks can lead to a lot of shipping problems. But we're going to try our dangest, aren't we? We're on the board with a numbered auto. spotlight. How about a spotlight of Tyler Bremner? Angels, Hooter. Having a good break with Bremner alone. Crushing it. Nice card there. McConaughey on the axis. We haven't had this guy yet. Episcope? Maybe there's no thingy. Southazine again. Didn't he have a tie? Wasn't there a tie? Oh, he's a first rounder. Corbin Dickerson. We haven't seen any of these guys yet. Jake Cook. Pena. Cody Miller. Aiden Miller. Landon Vidorek. Dakota Jordan. Cade Obermuller. Condon. Neville. Castillo. Caden Kent. Who are these guys? We haven't seen them. Johnny Lavelle. Tayton Gray. Jacob Reimer. And onto the refractors. Lombardi. Bazana. Aaron Watson, and Franklin Arias. Arias. I don't know. Spotlight on the board. Hooter. Did you see the first break there, Hooter? You got a nice Bremner True Blue as well. So that is cool. I'll move Dean Moss down. Bremner having a nice night. This afternoon. Anyways. Another hanger tag. I don't feel like we got 3 of these in the first one. It is Franklin Arias. Connor Griffin on the prize prospects. Bradfield, Carmichael, Jenkins, Ethan Frey, Escobar, Elwanger, Celestin, Killen, Chase Shores, Caminetti, Oliveto, Lugo, Gavin Fine. We haven't seen him yet either. First rounder. Matt Barr. Our first Kate Anderson, is it not? 3rd overall pick. Youngerman in a blue auto coming up for the Rockies. Max Bellew. What do we know about him? 2nd rounder out of Texas. Couple brothers. Doesn't say his favorite music. But there he is. Max Bellew. Nice looking card there for the Rockies and Maine. Ben Jacobs. Refractor. Sammy Stafora. Dominic Fritton. Refractor. And Thomas Sakura. Maine. I think that's Maine's 3rd auto. Keith Anderson. Gavin Fine. Are Gavin Fine and Dylan Fine? Yep. As soon as I flip the card over. Brother Dylan. Lots of bros. One. It's so hard to explain it. 1 double pack left. One 2-packer. Ike Irish. Oh, I hadn't been pulling him. Didn't realize he was a first rounder. How about that? Lynch. Getting a Dan Marino card. It does appear that whole bottom corner is peeling off of there. So you'll need to send that back. But Dan Marino to 99. God, look how young he is. Not a great angle there, but cool card there. Salas, Axis, Voigt, Troy, Forbes. Was he a first rounder? He was. Turley, Nyans, Caleb Wing, JoJo Parker, Aiden West, Devin Taylor, Landon Hodge, Raniel Rodriguez, Joshua Flores, Farmello, McConaughey, Namala, Quentin Young, Jackson Wiggins. Onto the refractors, Kyle Lotus, Sirota, Dean Curley, and McGonigal. So how about that? I'm going to leave these guys. I'm very short on top loaders again. Let me get this last pack opened here. I have to get out of here. So I'm glad we were able to get it done. One pack remains, and we're going to have an auto in it. Dan Marino. No comments from the crowd at all. Interesting card there. All right, I've got those to the side. Let's get to the last pack here. Looks like a blue paper coming. Shitaro Mori on the prize prospects. Brody Brecht, Colorado, to 150 in the blue paper. Ben Jacobs, Stafora, Fritton, Sakura, Briggs McKenzie, Kuroda Grauer, AJ Russell, Tibbs, Davalon, Tommy White, Becker, Hagen Smith, Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, Huggis, Bryce Cunningham, and for the Nats, Miguel Syme Jr., 4th rounder. What the hell does that say? Polyprep Country. It's got to say Country Bay. I thought it was Country Boy. Polyprep Country Boy School. Maybe it is boy school. I don't know. It's in Brooklyn, though. Never heard of him. Who knows, right? Nats. That was someone else bought the Nats. Not the same as first. Slowinski, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, and Dante Nori in the refractors. So the 10 of the 10 autos, we got 7 base. We did find a Dan Marino. Keep him up. It's not open. I'm going to go ahead and get this recap done here real quick. Here's a couple first rounders that I didn't top load yet. They will get top loaded though. Southazine, Yost, Hammond, Voigt, Forbes, JoJo Parker, and Nyans. They are sleeved. Brody Brecht got a true blue paper. Go through the base and refractors of the first rounders here. Kylan. I'll have to learn that one. Cade Anderson, Fine. Willits, Witherspoon getting a refractor. Cunningham, Billy Carlson, Kilby, Gage Wood, Steele Hall, Jamie Arnold, Doyle, Seth Hernandez, Gamble, Bremner on a refractor and base. We did not hit nearly as many colored cards, but we also got the Dan Marino and the Spotlight. Crazy how the same box, huh? Lombardi on a sky blue. Jesus Madej to 100 on that steel. Richardson getting the X-Fractor. Some cool inserts here. What's this dude's name? Billy Carlson. Man, they write that so tiny at the bottom. To 99 in the green prize prospects. Nyans. Hanger tag to 50. Tyler Bremner in the Spotlight. Dan Marino, 44 of 99. Very interesting card there. It's cool, though. It is cool. I'm going to leave it up. 3 base. Dean Moss, Miguel Syme Jr., Quentin Young. 1 refractor, Oliveto to 499. And Max Bellew for the Rockies in the Blue Wave. And there we have it. 2 Super Jumbos in the books. Stay tuned a little bit later. Stay tuned to the group online, and we'll get some more stuff posted up. And yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks, everybody. Cheers.